What's up, boys? Whoa, that was loud. What's up, man? Today we'll be looking at our. Hold up. Alright, so. Our team still sucks. We have a 78 overall QB, one of our best players, Henley. 79 running back. Wide receivers are not bad. O-line's not bad, just right guard, really. Tight end, don't have to worry about that, really. Left end's mainly our right guard, and left end is who we gotta worry about. Let me see if I can find anybody on the annual trade. Right guard. Actually, like I could be something. He's not that old. We don't need a good one right now. We're gonna go for this guy. See, we got a lot of picks, so we'll look into that. I'll give you a first rounder for him. No. Take that back. Second rounder. Wow, they're really interested in this second rounder. Third rounder and a late. 2/3. Then a done deal. Oh wow, okay. So there goes one of our positions. Left end. I think that would be the last tradings that we could do. I could get their second string left end. Maybe for like a late third rounder. Wow. So obviously not. Nope, not trading with them. Fourth rounder. Why do people not like giving away their left end? Yeah. They have a really good left end, and then they have even a better one. Like, who wouldn't do that? So if they don't, I'll probably throw in late third and early. Come on. Keep 25 years old. Really be a part of our defense. Yeah. What if I give him a I do another third round from them, I need your fifth rounder. I do not like that trade at all, but it needs to be happening. Something's got to happen with it. We're gonna go 0-16 like the Browns. Yeah. 74 overall. That's ridiculous.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Toronto Huskies and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Toronto Huskies and the Seattle Seahawks. This is taken at the 3-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. The attempt on the man, he has it. What a catch. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On Elliott, and no room that time, getting it to about the 46. He'll pick up only a year, leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long, it's drive. Looking to throw. Francis. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. A nice start there to the aerial to pick up the first.
And I think Priest officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard. Trying to get it to Woods. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into it? When you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from the season. Oh, really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So they bring out their punter, standing just about on his own goal line. And taken right at the 35. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. And out now come the Seahawks. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is the... That had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
Well, warm-up QB2. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
A young quarterback. Nope, missed it. That was my fault right there.
Forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
All right, here we go.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
1 quarter on NFL kickoff weekend. And they've got a decision to make here, and the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Bullock will put this one through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Offense ready to head back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Oh, come on.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, am I the Arnold? I forgot what team I was. I got it.
All right, here we go.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And it's out to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Good stop.
And nothing doing.
Good
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know in today's
Get him.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Hit a man wide open in the middle of the field. I don't know why they
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
12 yards on the return that time, and out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Man,
and they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Something to watch here. A lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Oh, come on.
His throw here is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Bump it off the first one.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, and he'll just
come on.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
How did he catch that?
Picked off by
You're
Jamel
joking.
Taylor.
He was
And
probably
a big
5 feet away
turnover
from
there as his guys will get the football back. So
the
the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Francis. They'll set
Good
up the
job.
screen to Elliott.
Good.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Patriot. Now let's go. Blue, line it.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is brought in at the 21, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we get a peek at the captain.
No, not you.
This offense heading back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cam Chancellor in there to bury him for a loss of 11. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That was
yeah.
going to throw deep right side.
No way.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, you got to get open on this play, buddy.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Not going to end like this.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you cross. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And on the ground they go with a running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What this?
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Go, come on.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
You know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
All right, here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Francis.
No, I switched the wrong player again.
Jared Cook. The 20, 10.
So stupid. I switched the wrong player. I wanted to switch to my other safety so I could
Jared Cook, 60 yards.
But no, it took the one guy that was
find a way to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Graham in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they fall. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's going to float this one. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 52-man roster,
why didn't he go for the...
You're going to be all right.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And now rolling right through. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Full start offense.
Yeah.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The Seahawks were the most penalized team in the NFL last year, more than 9 a game. And now they got 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Francis on the right side. This is Miller. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the defense has come up with it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now a handoff looking right. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They come up short here on fourth down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into it,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Coney Ealing. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Put it on eBay.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
He would do that.
And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now it's the backup Sanchez. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
My QB, my backup QB.
And they'll run it here. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
They go play action here on 1st down. And cuts free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. And a play fake. Now Sanchez. Sliding out of the pocket.
not even.
And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just
I
see
have a
the
74
dejection.
overall
Feel
team.
like nothing is working offensively. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. On first down, it's Sanchez.
I hit B. The guy was over.
Throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
told
And he
you,
brings
the
it
guy
back
was
to
over
right
the
around the
late
26-yard line.
And it was not
Thought
even
they
near
had
the
something
line.
going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
I gotta hope for
Well, you
an
had to punt
onside
on your
kick.
first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Back to throw. Francis. Right side complete. That's Woods. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Here we go now. 3:19. 3:19.
From the gun on third down. Francis.
No way.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
That's not annoying.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
They go to Elliott again. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
3:19. 3:19.
On third down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
well, this is not it, Chief. Hoping I don't get shut out.
Now Sanchez. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Check.
And what a big-time play there. 44 yards. Sanchez.
Get out of bounds.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. Sanchez now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Sanchez. He'll buy some time. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They had to go with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's
Well, there goes my season, boys.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Do what?
And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down. Defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. And partner, this first week, this first game.
Oh, they go downstairs anyway.